Hey everybody. Sorry, how you doing? This is the Blessed Driver. This is Kaylana here, and so forgive me if I sound a little raspy here. I have severe allergies and it's crazy. I hate to confess that, but that's what I have. I have some allergy issues and stuff. But I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on, and this is a live video. Hi, Paul. How you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry, guys. Like I have hay fever, and so this is a live video, and so I didn't know what it was because it's been like this for several days, and it's called hay fever. Basically, it's like we have like severe allergies to pollen. Hi, Julie. Good morning. How you doing? And here in Florida, the pollen is very, very bad. So I'm not going to get on to that. But if you guys, I'm not crying. I'm not like sick, but it's allergies. So anyway, I wanted to share with you guys what's been going on the past several days. I have been kind of weighing my options between GrubHub and with Instacart. And you guys already know, well, you guys might not know, but I've been with Instacart for almost 2 years now, actually. And if my connection is bad, forgive me. And so like I've been with GrubHub for about a year now, okay? And so like I've been doing GrubHub more than I have been with Instacart. And so I don't know, like you guys already know the details about Instacart and how they're cutting pay and all that mess, right? So anyway, yesterday, like I've been doing GrubHub a lot more. And so yesterday I had did like a long shift with GrubHub, and the shift that I did with GrubHub was like 8 or 9 hours or something like that, right? And I made over $130 yesterday with GrubHub, okay? And so sorry, I'm driving. So I made like $130 yesterday with GrubHub. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, lately it hasn't really been like that with Instacart, because normally if I were to work like an 8 or 9 hour shift with Instacart, I would make about the same amount, if not more, usually more, right? And it hasn't been like that for the past few months, right? Sorry guys, my allergies. And so, but then I was like, wow, like this is pretty cool. And like I remember one of my subscribers, I don't know who it was, excuse me, he made a comment a while back, and he said something like, well, you know, maybe you should just think about doing, you know, GrubHub more than Instacart or whatever. And at that time, sorry, I got a text message. And so at that time I was like, yeah, whatever. But I actually took it upon myself to do a longer shift that was on a scheduled block with GrubHub. And sorry guys, my allergies are crazy. And so then I realized that I made really good money yesterday. And I don't think it's because it was the day that I was working, because it was on a Thursday, and it could have been any day. But I realized that even when I was working with GrubHub before, you know, it was pretty steady, okay? And so then I was like, man. And so like what I did, excuse me, yesterday was I was looking at the comparison over the past 2 or 3 weeks of how much money I made with Instacart and also with GrubHub, okay? And so I was like, man, like I made more money. And then there's times where I would make about the same amount but doing less work. So if you look at I wish I could show you guys, but I was looking at how much I made last Thursday with Instacart. Like I don't know if I worked with Instacart last Thursday. I think I did. And versus compared to what I made yesterday with GrubHub, it was pretty good. And there are days where I would make about the same amount between Instacart and GrubHub. But my thing is, for me with GrubHub, it's less work, but it's either the same or if not more money. You feel me? And I like the independence because I know with GrubHub they have the way that you can get on and get off when you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get on the app without being on a scheduled block, and you still get orders. Because that's happened to me a number of times over the past couple of weeks, where I would get on the GrubHub app when I'm not on a scheduled block and just get on there to try to see if I make any money, and I was doing good. Someone just said, I feel like I make more money with GrubHub, which is less work. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. Exactly. I know, right? And like last night, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like I was like, you know what? I dig this. I kind of like it because I was doing Instacart full time. And some of you guys don't know this, and if you don't, it's okay. Like I'm a filmmaker, right? And I'm actually in the midst of a film project. Sorry, y'all. Please forgive me if I'm wiping, because my allergies are like all over the place. And so I'm actually in the middle of a film project right now. and I haven't been sharing it with anybody, but so it costs money. There's things that I need, there's things I got to do, and also I have to free up my schedule. And what I was looking at, okay, I was like, all right, if I do GrubHub between these hours, and if I try to make this amount of money, I'd be straight. You feel me? And so yesterday, they kind of had me in a particular area. Someone just said, I watched your Instacart videos, and that's how I got started with the platform. Yeah, and it was good for a while. And so I was busy nonstop, y'all. Especially if you're in a schedule block with GrubHub, depending on where you are, depending on your circumstance, because it might not always be like this. Don't get me if I'm not accurate with your situation. But for me, I know, like, if you're in a block, sometimes it seems like they would give you more. But I've been off block plenty of times, and they've still kept me busy, right? And so, and forgive me for saying too much, y'all. Sorry, my allergies are crazy. And so, you know, I was like, man, so this isn't too bad. So yesterday, how many deliveries? I worked from like 11 to 8:30 yesterday. I did like 17 deliveries or something like that. Someone says they threw in the cart of Instacart. They threw in the towel. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to see what you just said because I'm driving. And so I was like, because for me, like, it worked out pretty good. But at the same time, the only thing about GrubHub is that, you know, or Uber Eats or any food delivery is like, you got to get in and out of your car, of course. And you have to, there's more driving. But that's just what it is. And so if there's a bad connection, guys, forgive me because I'm driving right now. And so, but it worked out for me, guys. And so, like, I was like, man, you know, I made $130 yesterday. Someone says, I hate the fact that Instacart doesn't pay you hourly anymore. Well, I'll have to get onto that later. Thanks, Bobby. Thank you for the contribution. Bless you. And so I appreciate that. Somebody said, suspended the daily pay feature from GrubHub. No more Instacart. Well, you could actually use earning. Earning used to be active hours. And so that's how I get my pay. I actually use active hours, and I'll send you guys a link to that, because you can actually get paid instantly through GrubHub with active hours, but now it's called earning. So anyway, I hate to be all over the place, y'all, but I'm driving, and so, like, my allergies are bothering me. So yeah, guys, so it kind of worked out for me. And so, like, today I'm doing I'm working like 11 to 8:30, and today's Friday, so I'm sure it's going to be busy. And, like, I'm actually taking into consideration if I should work a little bit longer than that, but I don't know just yet. So right now I'm just kind of weighing my options. And oh wow, thank you Jim for the contribution. Thank you guys for the contributions. I appreciate that, you know. But I'm not crying, y'all. If you guys just got on here, I'm not crying. It's my allergies. Like, pollen is very severe here in Florida. It's very bad, and I have hay fever, so it's like, oh my gosh, I've been coughing, my lungs have been hurting. It's bad. So anyway, guys, forgive me. I'm gonna have to do another video because this is my allergies. But anyway, yeah, guys, so, like, I was like, man, so if I could do GrubHub full time, I've been thinking about it. Someone says, I apologize for my rhetoric on your channel. I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, someone says active hours, they pay instantly with GrubHub. Yeah, someone just asked me, does active hours pay instantly with GrubHub? The answer is yes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a separate video on that. Excuse me. And I'm going to do a different video because right now I'm all over the place. And because I'm gonna schedule blogs with GrubHub today, I won't actually have a chance to sit down like I normally do and actually do a video. And so, you know, I won't have the time to really get on because yesterday I was busy. Like, I mean, I was clocking it. And so it was like one after another. And so that's how I was able to make really good money. And so some of these comments I'm not even going to respond to because it's just a distraction. So anyway, but yeah, guys, so yesterday I did really good with GrubHub. Bobby just said, I did GrubHub, Postmates, Uber Eats, and Instacart and Amazon full time. And I like it has a flexible schedule. And someone says, is GrubHub difficult to do? Chastity, no. Actually, no. It's actually easy. It's just like doing Uber Eats, the same thing. You log on, you go pick up the food, and you deliver it. It's really easy. So it's not that bad. And you guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to do a separate video because my allergies My allergies, I'm sorry, y'all. This is like, I never knew it was this bad. And I might have to go to a doctor or see an allergist because this is crazy. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start experimenting with different areas with GrubHub, that just different areas that I've never done before. Someone says, do you need a cart like Postmates for GrubHub? No, GrubHub it's prepaid, you know. So just like Uber Eats, it's the same thing. Postmates, of course, you need your cart, but GrubHub you don't. And so if you were to ever download the GrubHub app and order, you'll see how it works. Excuse me, you feel me? But yesterday, like, there's some areas that I tried to avoid because I just don't like going in certain areas, you know, driving all over the place and having to find apartments and stuff. But the area they had me in yesterday is not too far from where I live. And I will say, guys, if you guys are in an area where you're close to like a university or a college, that's the best. Now, I used to always say I hate delivering to colleges and universities because here in Orlando, we have UCF. It's called UCF. It's the University of Central Florida. And we also have Rollins College, which is like the rich kids college. It's in Winter Park. So I'm always over there, but sometimes I'm over by Kirkman. If you guys know this area, like Kirkman is just by Universal Studios. You know, I don't go as far as out in Disney, but I know I'll be like mad busy over there. But I stay in certain areas, and so, or either like by where I live. But GrubHub, for me, it's been keeping me busy. And I was surprised because I wasn't expecting to make that much yesterday. And I don't think it's because of the day, because, you know, there might be days where it's slow. That might happen. And GrubHub does have hourly guarantees. Like, they have that. But the thing about that is don't get on these apps to try to make your hourly guarantee, because that's not having the mindset of being a successful person, because you don't want to strive for making minimum. You want to try to make more than that. You feel me? Now, if it's slow and if hourly is what they can give you, then that's cool. But I know GrubHub can be just like any of some of these other app-based gigs where they'll try to prevent giving you that. They'll try to send you on an order that is so far away, or they don't pay nothing, but if you don't take it, it'll count against your acceptance rate. So that's how they get you. It's the same thing with Uber Eats. It says GrubHub, somebody said GrubHub here in DMV area, only have it in DC. What is DMV? Like, I see people, not the driver's license, but somebody says DMV a lot. So yeah, y'all, that's them right now. That, like, I'm telling y'all, I may have to get off of this because, like, there's so much I want to share with y'all, but they sent me an offer and, like, I don't want to reject it, and I can't get off of here. So let me get off of this, y'all. I'll be back. Peace.